spirit you rolling with. Either you rolling with the spirit of Satan, and who's waiting for the lake of fire, or you're gonna go with the spirit of Christ.
Created, manufactured right here in the Americas. Don't slip on that. This new Negro that we see today was a creation.
If you walking around worrying about your breath when you know death and destruction is everywhere, nigga, you gonna die.
Fix your face. Fix
Yeah.
your face. We ain't going. Fix your face. We ain't going.
What's up? We live, y'all? Hey, y'all, all praises be to the Most High God. Y'all, what's up, bruh?
Shalom, shalom, y'all.
It's Friday, man.
Thank God.
Thank God. Hey, AZ, do me a favor. Yeah, run that track, bruh. It's Friday, bruh. Make sure you turn it up, man.
All praise.
Make sure you turn it up, because I'm feeling it, bruh. I'm feeling today, bruh. What's happening, y'all? We in the building. It's Fix Your Face. Ooh, you gonna slow it down, AC? Okay. What was that? What was that piano, bro? What was that? What happened?
I don't know.
All right, man, turn it off, bro. I don't know what y'all doing back there, bro. All praise be to the Most High God. This is Fix Your Face. I'm your brother, Deacon Ambiel. To my right, I got.
Officer, y'all, what's up?
To his right, we got.
Officer Abiyah.
And today, my reader.
Officer Lemuel.
In the building. Hey, y'all, listen. Today's going to be very interesting, okay? It is a well-needed topic, exposure, whatever you want to call it. We dealing with the Coons today. Today is officially the Coon Train Awards. We in the building, y'all.
You got to give it to
Yes,
him.
sir. We got to give it to them. We got some
give it to
notable crispy coons out here who need the exposure. They need to be seen. They want to be seen. So we're going to let them get seen. Okay. Yeah. Hey, man. Listen, bro.
Where the white women at?
Listen, bro. I'm going to be for real. You would ask yourself, why is this stuff happening? Why are people like this? Where do they make this person, this Negro? Let me say that. Where are these Negroes made? They're everywhere, y'all. They're everywhere. I want to start real quick. Give me Matthew 24. Matthew, the 24th chapter. We're going to see why this is happening. Matthew 24 and 9.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 9.
Come on.
Then suddenly they shall deliver you up to be afflicted.
Matthew 24 and 9, bro?
Yes, sir.
No. Matthew's 24th chapter and the 9th verse. Oh, you got a different version over there, bro?
You got that
Read it
special
again.
NIV.
Matthews chapter 24, verse 9.
Uh-huh.
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted.
He just going to read it like he didn't throw suddenly in there just now, right? Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. Come on.
And shall kill you.
Read.
And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
So Christ is warning us on the things that's going to be taking place in the last days. He said we were going to be delivered up to be afflicted. They shall kill us. Ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Read.
And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another.
Read that again.
And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another.
Many, it's talking about of our own people. Many is going to be offended and shall betray one another and shall what?
And shall hate one another.
Hate one another. Here it is, our people who's supposed to have that innate emotion in them to love their own. Something has occurred. Read on.
Verse 11. And many false prophets shall arise, and shall deceive many.
Verse 12, come on.
And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
That's why it's happening right there, because iniquity has abounded. Here it is, we've lost our culture, we've lost our heritage. The Most High God told us if we didn't keep his commandments, and what was he going to do? He was going to put us into captivity, right? Well, here we are now dealing with all the fruits of it. We done lost our dang minds in captivity, and our people, the love of many has waxed cold. Our people done lost their damn minds. So let's get one thing established first. Give me the first video. I want Malcolm. I want the first video. Matter of fact, it's going to be about 3 videos we want to play back to back. But let's start with Malcolm, because we got to basically get our people to understand the turmoil, like what's going on and why is it that, you know, these things is happening. We're going to build up to the Coon. Y'all ready? All right, let's go.
There was the house Negro and the field Negro. The house Negro, they lived in the house with master. They dressed pretty good. They ate good because they ate his food, but he left. They lived in the attic or the basement, but still they lived near their master. And they loved their master more than the master loved himself. They would give their life to save their master's house quicker than the master would. The house Negro, if the master said, we got a good house here, the house Negro said, yeah, we got a good house here. Whenever the master said we, he said we. That's how you can tell a house Negro. If the master's house caught on fire, the house Negro would fight harder to put the blaze out than the master would. If the master got sick, the house Negro would say, what's the matter, boss? We sick. We sick. He identified himself with his master more than his master identified with himself. And if you came to the house Negro and said, let's run away, let's escape, let's separate, that house Negro would look at you and say, man, you crazy. What you mean separate? Where is there a better house than this? Where can I wear better clothes than this? Where can I eat better food than this? That was that house Negro. In those days, he was called a house nigger. And that's what we call him today, because we still got some house niggers running around here.
Damn.
This modern house Negro loves his master. He wants to live near him. He'll pay 3 times as much as the house is worth just to live near his master. And then brag about, I'm the only Negro out here. I'm the only one on my job. I'm the only one in this school. You're nothing but a house Negro. And if someone come to you right now and say, let's separate, you say the same thing that the house Negro said on the plantation. What you mean separate? From America? This good white man? Where you gonna get a better job than you get here? I mean, this is what you say. I ain't left nothing in Africa. That's what you say. Why, you left your mind in Africa.
Damn. I'm gonna tell you something, man.
That was heavy, D.
Bruh, listen. We got a lot of work to do out here, y'all. What we seeing, as everybody in this room and y'all that's watching online, you bared record with somebody that you know that's just like that. That is a mind frame. That's how they think. And when it comes to talking about, man, let's unify, let's come together, let's do what God said to do, all of a sudden, I'm happy. We ain't slaves. Ain't nothing wrong with what's going on right now. Why? Because they've been conditioned to think everything is good, instead of worried about their people. Our forefathers didn't move like that. Our forefathers didn't have that spirit of only being worried about themselves. Give me the next video. Watch this. We're going to dissect this a little more. Check this out, y'all.
We have decided that nonviolence is the way because it frustrates our opponent. If we rise up in violence, he can retaliate and feel justified in his way.
Tell me if any of this sounds familiar.
It's a bit harder to hit a man when he doesn't have a weapon. It's a bit harder to hit a man when he's praying and rendering the love of God for you at the same time. And we use this method because Jesus told us to use it. And we are following after the way of Christ.
Pause it real quick. So you see what Martin's message is, right? He's saying, don't even defend yourself. Listen, just lay down. It's going to be hard for them to put a foot in your behind and you don't got nothing on you. But little did he know. That just makes it easier for him. Now, don't get it twisted. We're not on the other side talking about, yeah, we're gonna band up and go get a bunch of guns and we're going to fight the government. No, that ain't us either. Right. But it just shows you the mindset. It shows you the mind state of a person that's been broken. The Negro has been broken here in America. Go ahead.
Although we are not integrationists, and we believe that you're a fool to try and mix with someone who doesn't love you, well, that doesn't mean that we in any way condone what those crackers are doing in Birmingham, Alabama. Our people should know better, that whenever you try and force yourself upon someone that vicious, he's going to go to extremes to show you that he's actually the dog that he is. Because it's the two-legged dog that controls the four-legged dog. And it is no accident that as long as the dogs were biting Negro women, Negro babies, and Negro children, Kennedy said nothing. It was only after the Negroes began to strike back.
Strike back.
Please. It was then that Kennedy called in the army. So don't you be fooled by Kennedy. Don't you be fooled by these Uncle Tom Negro preachers. When the dog attacks you, you get that dog, two-legged dog or four-legged dog. Thank you.
All right, now give me the last video. So now y'all are kind of seeing why these two have always been contrasted against one another, right? Now you're starting to understand why is it that it's like you either on the side of Martin or you on the side of Malcolm, okay? Now, not necessarily in ideology, because a lot of our people will agree with Malcolm, but they didn't agree in, the religion he was following. Same thing with Martin, right? But check this out. Check out what Malcolm says about Martin. Go ahead.
Martin Luther King preaches a doctrine of nonviolent insistence upon the rights of the American Negro. What is your attitude toward this philosophy?
The white man pays Reverend Martin Luther King, subsidizes Reverend Martin Luther King, so that Reverend Martin Luther King can continue to teach the Negroes to be defenseless. That's what you mean by nonviolent. Be defenseless. Be defenseless in the face of one of the most cruel beasts that has ever taken the people into captivity. That's just the American white man. And they have proved it throughout the country by the police dogs and the police clubs. 100 years ago, they used to put on a white sheet and use a bloodhound against Negroes. Today, they have taken off the white sheet and put on police uniforms. They've traded in the bloodhounds for police dogs, and they're still doing the same thing. And just as Uncle Tom, back during slavery, used to keep the Negroes from resisting the bloodhound or resisting the Ku Klux Klan by teaching them to love their enemy or pray for those who use them despitefully. Today, Martin Luther King is just a 20th century or modern Uncle Tom or a religious Uncle Tom who is doing the same thing today to keep Negroes defenseless in the face of attack that Uncle Tom did on the plantation to keep those Negroes defenseless in the face of the attacks of the Klan in that day.
Damn. Let me tell y'all something. What he just said is the exact same thing we're hearing today. Matter of fact, y'all hear a lot of the brothers on the streets. Here it is, the Ku Klux Klan done traded in they robe for a police uniform. That's still happening today. Right. So wait a minute. Brother Malcolm was on to something. Brother Malcolm understood, yeah, you talking about you want to walk hand in hand. He said that's the dumbest thing you could possibly do. Because now it's open season. And look where we at right now. It's still happening. It's still going down. And when you try to bring a Coon home, brothers and sisters, when you try to give them some type of understanding, what do? They look at you like, oh, you stuck in the past. Oh, you worried about them back in the day. Where is that love that you're supposed to have for your people?
Right.
Where is that love? Where is that care that you're supposed to have for your nation? Give me 2 Ezra 14. I'm going to give y'all an example. We're going to read many examples because when we go in the Bible, we read about our forefathers who loved their people, right? Give me 2 Ezra 14. I want you to read verse 19. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Let's see how Ezra was in his temperament for his nation.
Second Ezra chapter 14, verse 19.
Read.
Then answered I before thee and said, Behold, Lord, I go as thou hast commanded me, and reprove the people which are present. But they that shall be born afterward, who shall admonish them?
So right now, in the time of Ezra, the people are in captivity, right? And the law has been burnt. There's no understanding anywhere. And Ezra, who the Lord is dealing with him. Matter of fact, he appeared unto Ezra in a burning bush at Mount Horeb. Anyway, here it is now. The Lord's dealing with Ezra and is giving him understanding. And matter of fact, the angels was coming and dealing with Ezra, right? And in the midst of all this, what is Ezra worried about? What is inside of him? That innate feeling to want to take care of his people. Watch this. It says, read on.
Thus the world is set in darkness, and they that dwell therein are without light.
They that dwell within, talking about these people that dwell within this world, they're without light. Come on.
For thy law is burnt.
Thy law.
O man knoweth the things that are done of thee.
Read.
Or the works that shall begin.
Now he ain't talking about himself because he remembers. Ezra wasn't no just regular person, y'all. Ezra had understanding. But he's talking about his people. Nobody knows. Nobody remembers. Come on.
But if I have found grace before thee,
read.
Send the Holy Ghost into me, and I shall write all that have been done in the world since the beginning, which were written in thy law.
Read.
That men may find thy path.
That what?
That men may find thy path.
That men, meaning my people, may find you. Come on.
And that they which live in the latter days may live.
Not just, listen, he ain't just talking about that time now. He's talking about the generations to come. This man was a revolutionary thinker. He was about his nation, his people. He wasn't just worried about himself. Oh Lord, I'm gonna take the admonishment, and you know what? I'm just gonna worry about me and mine. I made it. None of our forefathers that were men of the Lord was like that. Here it is. You had Daniel that rose up. Daniel could have just been like, oh man, whatever. No, he was about his people. Here it is. You had what? Name another one. Who? Joseph. About his people. Like I said, man, we read through all the Bible. Moses. We read these examples throughout the Bible. But when we see this new Negro, this Coon, he's only worried about himself. And he looks at you. They got the buttons back. He looks at you crazy because you still stuck in the past, in your history, in your forefathers. All right. Drop that. Give me the Coon Train vids. Hey. Y'all want to drop it. Give me the Coon Train vid. Y'all already know what today is, y'all. We exposing the coons today.
What about black on black crime?
Play the video, man. Oh yeah. It's your time today.
What about black on black crime?
They everywhere, y'all. Y'all stop. That's not you standing in line, is it?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
We is our own worst enemy.
Stacy.
What about black on black crime? Where the white women at?
Uh-oh.
All white people ain't bad. We is our own worst enemy. What about black on black crime? Where the white women at?
Oh, damn.
All white people ain't bad. We is our own worst enemy. What about black on black crime?
All right. We ain't got much time. Hey, y'all, check this out, man. Check this out. So, we gonna get started today, y'all. Damn. Some folks is offended. No, not my man.
Yes.
Listen,
Your man.
Listen. We dropping some exposure bombs today, y'all. Some of your favorite people. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ain't gonna be nobody that you're surprised about. Ain't gonna be like, oh, man, him? Nah. Some of y'all have seen a lot of stuff, but I wanted to get some of the stuff that's going on today because this is beyond my understanding, all right? First thing, I want to get the origin of the word coon. Now, there's many different variations. Matter of fact, me growing up, I actually was told that the word coon came from, they used to call us spooks. And like raccoons, when you know you come outside a raccoon, he sees you, he take off running. They try to say that was our temperament, right? But come to find out, there's more to it. Play this video. Check this out. This is just, again, everybody has their own variations. And if you are offended by the word coon, it's probably because you got a little coonery in you, okay? Go ahead.
Do you guys know where the term coon came from?
Turn it up. I want
Well,
everybody
I'm
to
about to tell you. When slaves were being held on beaches, unaware of what their destiny was going to be, they were held in cages called barracoons. The reason why this word is important is because they believed that they might have been going to a better place. The black community uses the word coon to describe our fellow brethren that are operating under the false narrative built up in their brain cells that somehow coming to the defense of Caucasian people when they are clearly being racist is somehow going to benefit them in the end. Much like the slaves on the beach who were ignorant to where they were actually about to go, our brothers and sisters pandering to the white community are unaware of where they're about to go.
Damn. I'm going to tell y'all, for the life of me,
That's heavy.
listen, for the life of me, I'll be wondering, like, you don't feel a certain type of way? Like, you don't feel like the odd person? Everybody in the room who you cooning for feels odd for you, but you have no feeling and you like, damn, I'm shucking and jiving right now. Yeah. You don't care? I'm going to tell y'all something. Again, it's a new Negro over here in the Americas, y'all. Straight new Negro. You're supposed to feel for your people. Give me 2nd Ezra. I'm gonna keep going back to Ezra because, like I said, Ezra was about his people. 2nd Ezra, give me the 5th chapter. We're going to start at verse 25. We got a lot to try to get through today, y'all. Y'all know how I do. 2nd Ezra chapter 5. Read verse 27 and then jump to 33.
27.
Yes, 5 and 27.
2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 27.
Come on.
And among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people. And unto this people, whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all.
So here it is, Ezra's recognizing, listen, out of all the people of the earth, Lord, you chose who? Israel. You chose Israel, Lord, right? Now jump to verse, 33?
Verse 33. And I said, speak on, my Lord. Then said he unto me, thou art sore troubled in mind for Israel's sake. Lovest thou that people better than he that made them?
You hear the angel talking to Ezra. He's like, listen, you're so troubled in your mind about this people. Do you love your people more than you love him that made them? I'm sorry, read that again. I don't want to butcher it.
Lovest thou that people better than he that made them?
Right. You love your people better than the Most High God? Is that how much love you think you got for your people? And it's not that. Matter of fact, read on. 34.
Verse 34. And I said, no, Lord, but of very grief have I spoken. For my reins pain me every hour.
He said, my reins pain me every hour. Why was his reins paining him every hour? Because he's seen the condition his people was in. Matter of fact, how you know that, let's jump up. Go back up to verse 30.
Verse 30. If thou didst so much hate thy people, yet shouldest thou punish them with thine own hands?
Yeah, he says, if thou didst so much hate thy people, yet shouldest thou punish them with thine own hands. He's saying basically, you were so upset with the nation of Israel, you could have punished them with your own hands. But what did he do? He brought the other nations like he promised against us. So Ezra was vexed, like, dang, look what's happened. Matter of fact, you get to 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, he's like, man, listen, these people which were ever imputed as nothing, they become to be lords over us. So you see, Ezra's worried about his nation. This new Negro here could care less. Tobit was worried about his nation. Tobit loved his people, and he was going against what the people wanted. He said, listen, I'm going to bury my people. If I see my people out here laying in the street dead, I'm going to bury them. I'm going to give them a proper burial. And he went against the grain to do that. Why? Because of the love of his people. But this new Negro here, he could care less. He could care less. He's siding with them. Matter of fact, drop that. Give me, I want the next video. The art of cooning. Okay, here we're going to go ahead and start the awards, all right? Y'all got my award? Y'all got the photo? Oh, buddy. Give me the next one, man. Give me the art of cooning.
Have you seen the well-to-do up and down Park
Cheryl
Avenue?
Underwood is married.
On that
Steve Harvey,
famous
Zip Coon, Boosie
thoroughfare,
Badass, Little Sambo.
with their noses in the air.
Hey man, I don't know who be making this stuff up, bro. Who be
Narrow
doing this?
collars, white spats, and lots of dollars, spending every dime.
He knew what he was doing with that, by
for
the way,
a
too.
wonderful time. Now if you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz.
Why would you save Afro hair? I mean, you can't weave in Afro hair. You don't never see us at the hair place going, look here, what I need is, I need just curly, nappy beads. that just seems
But
nasty.
I totally get this. I mean,
Pause
I don't know
it,
if
man.
I'm weird,
Pause
but I
it,
have, like, my son's first haircut.
You listen to me, bro. Take it back again. I want y'all to hear what she says. Listen, she's sitting at the table, and this is the definition of cooning. Because cooning is always for reward. Don't ever forget that. There is not a worthless coon out there. He doing it for something.
She's thinking about herself.
Exactly. She ain't worried about her people. She's trying. Look at her hair. Look at her, bruh. Come on, man. Play that, bruh.
Why would you save Afro hair? I mean,
Why would you
can't
save
weave in
Afro hair?
You don't never see us at the hair place going, look here, what I need is, I need just curly, nappy beads. that just seems
But
nasty.
I totally get this. I mean, I don't know if
See a
I'm
little girl
weird,
getting
but I
smaller
have,
in the corner, her
like, my
self-esteem
son's
dropping.
first haircut and hair little
Which is
things
probably
in it.
some beautiful, long, silky stuff.
Wow.
That's not
Pause
what
it, pause it,
Afro
pause it,
is.
pause it. We was about to say y'all something.
That's why I went in on Casting Down Imagination about the hair. I brought that up. I said that for a reason. People be like, oh, I got alopecia. No, we have a problem. No, we have a problem here.
Not alopecia, a problem.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Play on, bro. Play it, play it.
Nigga, please. I want to apologize for my recent attempt at humor that missed the target and hit my people squarely in the heart.
Yeah, you think?
To all of you, I say I'm very sorry for my failed attempt at humor surrounding something that's very sensitive to us, our hair. I could use this time to try to explain the intent on what I said, but misunderstanding
She done
aside,
scorched the
way the
roots.
joke came out offended my people and my
Death
community.
has met.
I don't give a fuck what you
Roots.
think, bitch. Your thoughts.
All right, pause it, because this dude get on my damn
thoughts.
nerves. That's all I wanted out of this, bro. Listen to me, bro. The audacity. That dude is crazy as hell, by the way. The audacity. Yes, you give her an award, bro. She gets an award tonight. Give her a hand, man. Give old Cheryl Underwood a hand today. She gets it. Listen, bruh, if she got any nieces, if she has a daughter, if she got kids, what did she tell them growing up? This is why it's like the first thing. It's almost like a ritual. Rites of passage. When these little girls get to a certain age, all right, baby, you ready for the perm? You go through and you scorch that scalp. The hair ain't never the same after that. Ain't never the same.
My sister had a jerry curl at 2 years old.
2? 2. She still had baby hair. What you need a jerry curl? What you trying to go into the prom?
They ruined her hair.
Damn. Listen, you'll never find me with a jerry curl. None of that crap. Listen, I was raised right. Anyway, what you laughing at, y'all?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Ain't nothing funny?
I ain't gonna say it.
Check it out. Give me the next video, man. Give me Terrence, man.
What a boy at?
Give me Terrence. Ooh, wait, here's another one.
Come on in.
Oh my.
Yeah,
This dude is
play
so
your boy.
aggravating.
Nah,
We need to talk.
they literally made
I
him
need all
vegan.
the white people to come in. I need all the black people to come on in.
Mm-hmm.
I need my black and my white folks. We need to talk. All my black and white people.
Remember his
I need you
face.
to tune in right now. We need to talk. Okay? We all need to talk. We need to talk about this slavery issue. Okay?
Whoa.
I'm gonna wait for a couple more seconds. Got something in my hair right there. Get that off of there, whatever that is. Okay, listen up, everybody. I am sick and tired of people bringing up slavery. That was 400-something years ago, okay?
Whoa.
Nobody living today owned a slave.
Stop. You
And
stop.
nobody living today
Stop.
is a slave.
Y'all stop. Go ahead.
Let him say. Let him say that about the Jewish people. I guarantee he won't say that about the Jewish people. About the Holocaust, the so-called Holocaust. I guarantee you he won't say anything about that. And they bring that up every time they get a chance.
Every chance they get. Matter of fact, the people who bombed Japan, what was that, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they're not alive anymore, but America's still paying them reparations.
Pearl Harbor?
Yeah.
There's still people alive that used to spit on black kids when they first entered a desegregated school. They're only 70 years old now. They're only 70 now, but slavery was so long ago.
It's crazy. Go ahead, play some more. We're gonna give him all the exposure.
I am sick and tired of people bringing up slavery. That was 400-something years ago, okay?
Hey, pause real quick. I got a real question.
Nobody living.
Real question for you brothers here at the panel. Let's say before you even heard him talk or say anything, look at him. Look at him.
Yes, yes,
Before-
Deacon. Yes, yes, Deacon.
It's almost like you can spot him, man.
Deacon,
He has that spirit. He has the spirit, Deacon.
Listen to me, bro.
I could tell he got his hair cut at Supercuts.
He looks like if you was to imagine a black Trump supporter, this Negro would materialize in your mind. You would be like, yes, that's him. That's what I would think.
Hey, and Deke, in the beginning of the video, he's like, ooh, I got something on my head. Ain't nothing there, it's your forehead.
It's your forehead, Negro. You got a little doo-doo on the top of your head. You know, it's so deep. The hell is this? Hey, and straight up, I'm gonna tell you that you see what's that? A corduroy sweater? That right there, off top. That is, you are in there. You are a Trump supporter. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just pointing out the obvious.
He got his hair cut by Jimmy.
Go ahead, play it.
Living today owned a slave. And nobody living today is a slave.
Whoa.
So I don't know what all this talk about is we were slaves, because Terrence K. Williams has never been a slave. So what you mean we were slaves? First of all, I am in my 20s. I am not 400 years old. I was never a slave.
Stop.
And I never
Just
will
stop.
be a
Pause
slave.
it. Just pause it. Give me 2nd Esdras 14. 2nd Esdras 14. Exactly. They ignorantly say, that was 400 years ago. Negro, where have you been? Give me 2nd Esdras 14. But watch this. 2nd Esdras 14, start at verse 28.
2nd Esdras, chapter 14, verse 28.
Read.
Hear these words, O Israel.
So this is Ezra about to address the people. Come on.
Our fathers at the beginning were strangers in Egypt.
Forget about the past, Ezra. Don't worry about what happened way back there in Egypt. We ain't slaves anymore. Did anybody stand up and say that nonsense? Read.
Our fathers at the beginning were strangers in Egypt, from whence they were delivered.
Come on.
And received the law of life, which they kept not, which ye also have transgressed after them.
This is why we continuously bring up our past, because in order to understand where we're going, we got to know where we came from. He is pushing the narrative that they want. Forget about slavery. You're not a slave. That happened back then. Don't worry about it now. It doesn't affect you, right? Read on.
Verse 31. Then was the land, even the land of Sion, parted among you by lot.
Come on.
By your fathers. And ye yourselves have done unrighteousness, and have not kept the ways which the highest commanded you. And for as much as he is a righteous judge, he took from you in time the thing that he had given you. And now are ye here.
And now what?
And now are ye here.
And now are you here. This is him bringing them up to speed as to why the hell we got here. How are you going to tell a Negro in America to forget about slavery as though, we just landed here. This just happened. It's our history. What is wrong with you? It says that now are ye here?
And your brethren among you.
And your brethren among you. Now you here, and this is why the Negro next to you is here. This is why y'all scattered in the Carolinas, y'all all the way in California, Oklahoma, Texas, up in New York. Why? Up in the islands, Barbados, you're scattered in North, Central, South America, all over the world because of our history. And this daggone crispy coonery, boy, I tell you, this stuff aggravates me, bro.
All praise to the Most High came into this truth. But when I was a kid, I wondered, how did we get here? I used to wonder that, like, why is it this and why is it that? I used to wonder that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this unbalanced? I used to wonder that as a kid.
Damn.
You have to know the past.
Exactly.
To understand why you're here. So for you to say, forget about that, I don't like this dude at all.
Keep playing the video.
Okay? So people need to stop all of this foolishness. I don't know why we keep bringing up slavery. That was a long time ago. Okay? If you was born, I said this before. If you was born in the 90s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, you were not a slave. Slavery has been over for a long time. And nobody living today owned a slave. And let me clear this up too. Every white person's ancestor did not own a slave.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Go back a little bit because I want y'all to realize this. Right now, and I told you, they don't do this for naught. Every coon is doing this for a reason. Whenever you hear them saying, let me tell you something else. Or you know what? I got something else I need to. They about to try to say the most disrespectful white man appeasing statement that they could possibly think of at the moment. Boy, I'm about to knock him dead with this one, y'all. And Master go love me. Play it.
The slave. And let me clear this up too. Every white person's ancestor did not own a slave.
Pause. Is that not the argument that you hear?
Yes.
Over and over. That's what he's saying, what Esau wants to hear. That's the argument. Well, my family didn't own slaves. My family didn't have slaves or a plantation or anything like that. Oh, your family was two-time losers then.
I want to bust his bubble, though. He's lying. And I want to bring this to people's attention. When you go to jail, and this is in the Constitution, when you go to jail, you are a slave.
Damn.
We slaves right now, but I'm just saying, it literally tells you you a slave.
Good night. I'm going to give 1 more minute to Brother Terrence. I got another video I want to show of him. Go ahead. Well, he's in it. Go ahead.
Owned the slaves back then. So I don't know why y'all want white people to apologize for slavery when they never owned a slave. Okay? So let's go ahead and stop all that. But don't say we were slaves. Leave my name out of it, okay? Because Terrence is not a slave. First of all, Terrence has never picked cotton. And to be honest with you, I got on a cotton shirt and it's itching right now. I barely like cotton as it is. So I was never a slave. And white people, okay, listen here.
Here you go. Here we go.
Stop apologizing for slavery.
See that? Stop it.
You were not a slave
I'm telling you, they be
owner.
setting it up. No, and listen here. This is going to be a good one. This one will be massive. Watch this. White people, stop apologizing to these niggas that look like me. Are y'all serious? Listen to me. How you gonna speak with him? How you gonna talk with him? Where is his mind at, bro? Give me the next one. There's another video. Y'all skip one. It was on Twitter. Yeah, that one right there. Check your boy out. Hopefully it's the one with the right
That's
music.
him right there.
Yeah, play that. There we go. This brother gets the Coon Award today, bro. That's right.
Yeah, he gets it.
All of them got the same look, too. Congratulations, Brother Terrence. I want y'all to remember the people in this video, though. This is crazy. Hey, give me Micah, the second chapter. That's enough on that, man. Give me Micah, the second chapter.
They dance like them, too.
No. I'm telling you, listen, this is all...
They dance like them. No rhythm. What is this?
Chocolate covered Edomites, bro. Hey, give me Micah, the second chapter and the 8th verse. Y'all stop, but you don't. We're gonna touch it, bro. We're gonna see. It's all gonna make more sense, bro. It's all by design. There's a reason why you seeing these people. There's a reason why they doing all that they doing. You got that?
Micah chapter 2 verse 8. Even of late, my people is risen up as an army. Ye pull off the robe with the garment from them that pass by, securely as men adverse from war.
Read that again.
Even of late, my people is risen up as an army.
As a what?
As an enemy.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad we finally
I'm
got
sorry.
the word of God. Even as late, he said an army. What?
I wish.
He said, that ain't no army, bro. They done rose up against us as enemies against us. These folks is full-fledged. They going harder for Esau than they go for their own people, man. That's disgusting. And here it is, like I said again. How do you reprove somebody like that? They gone. They checked out. They ain't trying to hear nothing. They have made it. They are successful. You are the reason for all the bad stuff that happens in America. I am with these guys. Straight sellout. Straight sellout. Give me the next one. Oh, did we give Terrence the award? Did we show the award for Terrence, bro?
No,
I want to make sure everybody gets. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We ain't leaving nobody out of this thing here.
They got to get their award. Well deserving.
Well deserving. Well deserving. All right, give me the next one. I want your boy MAGA Hulk. It's already up. They on point. All praises. All right, watch this, y'all. Now, y'all, I want you to contain yourself.
Okay.
I want you to notice the mannerisms and the things that Terrence was saying, okay? I want you to just remember how he was. Watch your boy right here.
Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. As you know, our country is going through quite an interesting time right now, and a lot of people have some questions. I have some questions, too. And I wanted to ask a friend of mine some of these most important questions. Hi, MAGA Hulk. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. Yes,
so,
sir.
This guy's an American patriot. So, Mr. MAGA Hulk, I'm told that Donald Trump is a racist. Is Donald Trump a racist?
No, he is not. Lord have mercy. I'm so sick of this constant narrative being pushed by the media. He is not a racist. He
Run it back.
loves the black
Run it back.
community. He's the
Run it back.
Hey, Deacon. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Listen. When a white person say, "I got a black friend," that's that black friend right there.
That's
him
him.
right. That's
And
him.
if you notice, after he said, you see when your boy get to Coon, and he puts the camera back on his face like, "I got us one, guys. I got us a big one. We got us a big in here, big burly Coon."
The black
bruh.
dude said it, so he obviously not a racist.
Play it. Watch this. Watch what he responds.
So, Mr. MAGA Hulk, I'm told that Donald Trump is a racist. Is Donald Trump a racist?
No, he is not. Lord have mercy. I'm so sick of this constant narrative being pushed by the media. He is not a racist. He loves the black community. He has done much for the black community. So stop with the narrative that he's racist.
And you know, it's white liberals that are posting that he's a racist.
Of course. Of course. I mean, what better way to try to get the message out than the white liberal and the black
The
people?
suburbanites?
Yes.
So Mr. MAGA Hulk, I'm also told that the Democrat Party is the party that has done more for black people
That's funny.
than any other party.
Clearly, yeah, the party of KKK, the party of slavery, the party of Jim Crow, the party of segregation did the most for black people.
So I'm also told that
Bruh,
Mr.
pause
MAGA
it.
Hulk.
Listen to me, man.
What about black on black crime? Where the white women
Let me tell y'all
at?
something, bro.
All white people ain't
So,
bad.
listen to me, bro. He make it seem as though, like, the KKK was all about politics and doing the law. Like they was all about, yes, we're gonna get to these niggas through what? Through legislation. They was already kicking our behinds. He wanted credit to, all the KKK was Democrats. It didn't matter what party it was. We was getting whooped on every side. Here it is, your boy Abraham Lincoln. Oh, he was a Republican. He had slaves. Everybody wanted to credit Abe for releasing. Oh, he said, Abraham Lincoln wanted us all to be free. Negro, please. Was we free afterwards? Was everything equal after everyone was released? No. They only released us because we were of more monetary gain, being out, paying taxes, buying and selling amongst the world or the nation than we were as slaves.
Paying for your own medical.
Right.
Health
That
care.
was you was not free because they liked you. He didn't. I guarantee you, he didn't stay next door to any Negroes. Right. Get the hell out of here, man. Like I said, where they find these folks at?
They don't stay next door to each other.
He don't live next door to him.
They don't stay next door to each other. They don't.
Oh, boy, you can't make this stuff up. For the life of me, I don't understand. Give me 2 Corinthians 2. And these be the ones that want to stand against us. They want to stand up against the Israelites that's trying to unite their people and get our people to do right.
Right.
Give me 2 Corinthians. This ain't nothing new, y'all. 2 Corinthians chapter 2. Read verse 11.
2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11.
Watch this.
Lest
Come on.
Satan should get an advantage of us.
Uh-huh.
For we are not ignorant of his devices.
Read that again.
Lest Satan should get an advantage of us.
Mm-hmm.
We are not ignorant of his devices.
We are not ignorant of the devices Satan has put in front of us. We peep game. We see all this going on. Read on.
Verse 12. Furthermore, when I came to Troas to preach Christ's gospel, and a door was opened unto me of the Lord.
You know what? Hold on. That's not what I wanted. I think I wanted 1 Corinthians 11:22, where it says he had his own people against him. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I'm sorry.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 22.
Let me make sure that's it. Yeah, give me them perils. I'm sorry. What was you reading?
That was... Okay, yeah, you right. My bad.
I done lost my mind, y'all.
No,
Somebody need to fix my face, man. I thought I said 2 Corinthians 11.
We ain't going.
We need to fix the reader's face.
Yeah. Fix
We
my
gonna come.
face.
Matter of fact, I want to use that also. The devices, though. We coming back there. Go ahead.
Okay. 2 Corinthians. This is chapter 11 and verse 22.
Thank you, sir.
Are they Hebrews?
Uh-huh.
So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I.
Read.
Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. Are they ministers of Christ? I speak as a fool.
Jump to verse 26.
Verse 26.
So he's basically giving you the rundown of all that he's been through, all that he's experienced in this truth. He's letting them know he ain't no regular dude. He ain't just out here just part-timing, okay? He ain't no weekend warrior like these Black Lives Matter folks is. Throughout the week they're model citizens, and then it's time to turn up on the weekend. Black Lives Matter, only on Saturday and Sunday. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 26.
Read.
In journeyings often.
Uh-huh.
In perils of water.
So he's talking about all the things that he went through. He in journeyings often, in perils of waters. Read.
In perils of robbers.
He didn't have to deal with folks trying to rob him, getting stuck up. Read.
In perils by my own countrymen.
In perils by mine own countrymen. He had to deal with his own wicked people. That's what we looking at right here. We got to deal with our own wicked people. Here it is. We trying to get our people to wake up, right? Imagine you got a sister that's at the camp, and she's like, man, this history's real. I didn't know that was in the Bible. And then she goes home to her husband with his MAGA hat on. Where does it go from there? Here comes the wicked one to swoop and take away that which was sown.
Hey, Deacon, a lot of these Republicans profess to be Christians, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did Paul was voting and worrying about all that stuff? No, he was not.
He used the principalities and powers to his advantage. That's what Paul did. Watch this. Okay. That's all you had, y'all?
No, yeah. That's all.
Okay. From there, give me the next video. Give me the next video. Now, y'all, I want y'all to remember these faces, okay? Go ahead.
Figuring out whether you're for me or Trump.
Hold on.
And you ain't black.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Is it?
I'm black.
What's wrong with it? Yeah, let's get it together. Awkward. ITT.
Fix your face. We ain't going nowhere.
Fix your whole face.
We ain't going.
There we go.
Whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
What?
I'm black.
I'm black.
And I'm black.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I'm black.
You remember him?
I'm black.
I'm black. I'm black.
You see him too?
Yeah.
I am black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
If you couldn't tell, we're black.
Uh-oh.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black. I'm not voting for Joe Biden. And I support Donald Trump.
I'm black. And I ain't voting for no Biden Democrat.
I'm black. And I don't support Joe Biden. I support the 45th president, Donald J. Trump.
Daddy.
I'm black, and I'm not voting for Joe Biden. I support Donald J. Trump.
If you couldn't tell, we're black, and we're not supporting Biden. We're voting for Trump. Yeah, Trump 2020.
Yes, I'm black. No, I will not be voting for Joe Biden. And yes, I support President Donald J. Trump.
Hey, Deacon, that whole hat was filled up with head.
Voting for a Biden Democrat.
I'm black, but I ain't voting for no Biden Democrat.
I'm black, and I ain't voting for no Biden Democrat.
I am black.
He said that strong with his whole soul.
I am not voting for Joe Biden. I am not voting for Democrats. I am voting Trump all the way.
I'm black, and I ain't voting for a Biden Democrat. Trump 2020, you see it?
And I'm black, and I'm not voting for a Biden Democrat.
I'm black. I'm not voting for Joe Biden. I support Donald Trump.
I'm black, and I ain't voting for a Biden Democrat.
I'm black. I am not voting for Biden. I support Donald Trump.
I'm black, and I'm not voting for no Biden Democrat.
I'm black, and I ain't voting for Joe Biden or none of them Democrats.
I'm black, and I ain't voting for no Biden Democrat. Trump 2020.
May I just say one thing? That
Uh-oh.
you did
Look who's
ask
at the
4 years
table with
ago,
him.
What the hell do we have to lose? But if
Look
we
who's
don't
at the
vote right
table
this
with him.
time,
Y'all see
we're
us?
gonna
We
have
just
a
gave him an
hell of a whole
award.
lot to lose. That's right.
Now look at the sisters next to him.
Right, so you won't get left.
You're going to have a lot.
Yes, we'll
This
have
could
a
be
lot.
overturned easily.
It's not gonna happen.
4 years.
All right, pause. Now I want y'all to. Okay, so we already know the crispy coon next to him, Terrence. Now the sisters to the left, right? I want you to give me the next video. Give me that diamond and silk. Diamond and silk. Boy, oh boy. Let's figure out who these sisters are real quick. Oh yeah, play it for the play it. You got it. All right, go ahead.
Socialism is nothing but another form of slavery.
That's all it is.
It is.
That's all it is.
Massa.
Then we look at Bernie Sanders.
Bernie?
No, don't boo him.
No.
He keep talking about a revolution, and he the one look like he's still stuck in the Revolutionary
That's
War.
right. He's still stuck there. Uh-huh.
Trying to buy
that one didn't go
votes
over well.
by enticing people with free stuff.
Uh-huh.
That ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
Instead of giving people free stuff, how about you go give them a job?
J-O-B.
Whoa.
Just give them a job.
Uh-huh.
Where did they
But
find
Bernie Sanders, he can't create
these
no
two
job.
hair-hatted
Right.
hooligans?
He ain't never had one.
Finally got a laugh.
He ain't never had no job.
Finally got a laugh.
He go. And when I look at Bernie Sanders and his socialistic ideas, it reminds me of the initials of his first and last name, Silk.
Yes, 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 yes.
Silk.
Yeah, straight BS.
That's right.
Pause it. Go
Yeah.
back to that
Let me
last
tell
video.
you something.
You heard what she just called her, Silk, right? Go back to the last video real quick. I want to show y'all someone they sitting at the table. You see her, the last name right there? Her name is Michelle Richardson. Why are they parading these two sisters around under the name Diamond and Silk? Think about it. These two coons. It do sound like it's hood. These is little ghetto names to entice you to make it seem like, yeah, see, black folks do ride with Trump. Listen to me. This stuff here, this is worse than the freaking WWF, bro. I'm serious. This is all semantics. This is a show. There's no way you can take politics serious. This is all a show. There's only one agenda. You really think the leaders that run this country are gonna allow the people here to control it? You really think they're gonna let you vote and get what you want? They are controlling the narrative. They're controlling where things go. But Negroes, on the other hand, think, yeah, this is it. We done made it, y'all. This is the land of our rest. No,
So
hell to
Shaniqua
the no.
and Nene
Yeah, that's what they should have got. They should have got Shaniqua and Shanae. That's what they should have done. They should have just went all the way out with it. Don't try to be slick with these stripper names. Diamond and Silk, Portia, Lexus, Alizé.
Oh my God!
But this is what's crazy is that, bro, if you buy into this, something's wrong with you. I personally know somebody who's bought fully into this mess. And it's scary. Matter of fact, this is where I got a lot of these videos because this person is sharing it.
She love it.
She love it. She's buying into it. They've eaten this mess up.
I felt uncomfortable for them. Like, I was watching this and I was uncomfortable watching this. And they was up there like happy.
Damn. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. You know what they've earned tonight, y'all? That
Coon Award.
These Negroes done earned the Coon Award. Hey, listen, we ain't missing nobody. Sambo, Sisbo, you gonna get this work tonight. Appreciate you for coming on out. All right, give me the next video, man. Matter of fact, before we get that, let's get a righteous sister, because I gotta feel some righteousness after that Coon show we just seen. Give me the Book of Esther.
Yes.
The Book of Esther, and I want the 6th verse.
Can I say something before that scripture come out, Deacon?
No, go ahead, bro. Esther chapter 8. Go ahead, Abia.
Our people lack the integrity. They think that they could do whatever for a check and be okay. The money is driving all of the coonery right now.
Yep.
In social status. It is sickening. Nobody has a backbone to say, you know what? Just like we're reading the examples in the Bible. Our people had a backbone to say, you know what? I'm not going to do this because of what it could do to my people.
Mm-hmm.
They do it for a green dollar.
It's crazy. You got that?
8 and 6.
Yeah.
Esther, the book of Esther, chapter 8, verse 6. For how can I endure to see the evil that shall come into my people?
You see how Ezra was? Ezra said, Esther, she's like, how the heck? She knew that what's his name? Haman, the Agathite, he has some evil devised for the nation of Israel. And she's like, how the heck can I just sit back knowing this is about to happen, that he's about to do this? Read that again.
For how can I endure to see the evil that shall come unto my people? Or how can I endure to see the destruction of my kindred?
Listen to me, y'all. There's supposed to be something in you. I'm going to continuously say this. I'm not standing on the other side regardless, man. Even my temperament back in the day, listen, at the end of the day, even if you was wrong, I'm not even going to be over there like that. I am going to tell you you're wrong, but you're not going to see me over here shucking and jiving, master. Hey, no. Because I understand the struggle. I understand we've been through a lot, and nobody cares. So if we don't care, who the hell going to care?
Right.
Who's going to do something about it? Who's going to make real change? Read that again, bro. Listen, sisters, this better be your mind state. Not like, what's that, silk and...
Diamond and silk.
Right, diamond and silk. No, nowhere close to that. They done fully sold out, and you know why. You see my man sitting at the table with Trump. You see the sister sitting next to Trump. Your boys is getting paid, bro.
Yeah, they done made it.
Yeah, they done made it. And they making you think that that's how your mind's supposed to be, not realizing, no, Trump got long money, and he done bought some niggas. He done bought him some token Negroes to get up here and get the cooning and shucking, and some of y'all are falling for it.
You heard the black dude say? They say that Trump then gave more than the Democrats. Democrats gave some, but I gave a little bit more. Hey, that's what they fighting over, a little bit more.
You know what's the more that Trump gave to black folks?
What's that?
The more is the money he paid to them coons that's working for him. That's the more that he gave. They like, hell, Obama didn't give me this money to come up here and do this. She ain't speaking for you. She's speaking for herself. Them sisters was like, he done did more for the black community than any other president. Of course, they did nothing. You got a check from Trump. Great job. Hey, we done made it. No. Read that again. Sisters, this is how you got to be. You got to be focused. Move like our foremothers did. Read.
Esther chapter 8, verse 6. For how can I endure to see the evil that shall come unto my people?
Damn.
Or how can I endure to see the destruction of my kindred?
How can I just sit back? How can I let this happen? How can I see my people being destroyed? These folks are just watching like it's nothing. All right, drop that. Give me, what's the next video we got? Who is this? Joel. Ooh-wee. All right, play a video. Honestly, I just want it for the end.
Another black man
we're gonna
was
play it
shot
for the
and
beginning.
killed by the police. In this all too familiar narrative,
a white police officer, yet again, shot and killed an unarmed black man. Or was he? See, everyone's already riding.
We ain't even gonna give him the time of the day. Just come on, I tell you. You see how they all did? Bro, they all move the same way, boy. They be trying to set it up for Massa. Yeah, another innocent man shot down by the police. Screen on. Or was it? Girl, give me to the end, man. Give me to the end. I want the song, bro. No. Yeah, go back a little bit. I just want y'all to see this song. All right, play this, man. This is crazy.
Just because you think you have the right to do something doesn't mean you do.
When y'all hear this, you're going to know why he's like acting like this.
To peacefully protest. Once you become violent, you have lost your right to peacefully protest. This has got to stop somewhere. I'm Joel Patrick, and I hope you have.
When y'all hear this, y'all going to know exactly how he came up. You're going to know exactly why he acting like this. This is him.
I'm the legendary black redneck.
Play it again. No, we ain't gonna just go by that. No, sir, you're not getting away.
You can say
go back a little bit, bro. I didn't listen to me, bro.
I am a black American redneck. Legendary.
Listen.
Legendary.
This Negro just said he was a maroon neck.
Uncle Tom.
How we mix this up?
With the lisp.
Oh, boy, they all got it. But go ahead, play that, bro. Play it, man.
I'm the legendary black redneck. Brown skin, but I lean right. Uncle Tom, cause I act white. Pro 2A, that's got rights like a bald eagle. Take flight. You can say what you want. I don't give a care. Still cruising down the road with my flag in the air. In my big orange truck with the King Ranch trim. Cruising around
big orange truck with the King Ranch trim. Listen to me. This Negro's gone. Get a coffin. He's finished.
That's what I wanna be, yeah. Because that's me. Cowboy hat with boots to match. I got some Wranglers too.
Stop. He's done. He's gone. He's gone. Oh. I'm sorry, brothers and sisters. I know everybody likes to think, man, listen, we can save all of them. I ain't saying that he can't be saved. I'm saying, in my experience, that nigga's gone. He's at the point, when you at the hospital and the doctors is like, okay, the resuscitation isn't going to work, okay? It's not going to help him. He's finished, brothers and sisters.
Oh, man.
Why you got that look on your face, man?
I never thought in a million years I would hear a man call himself a black redneck.
Oh, my God.
You can't make this up, man. Bruh. Is there another video with him, bro? I think this is him. No. This is the intro to the twins. Before we get that, though, give me Matthew 12. Before we get that. He's gone. Stick a fork in him. He's done. Done. He said, I'm a black redneck. That's not even possible. Listen, y'all know where that term... here's another thing, by the way.
He was even trying to talk like Esau. No. It was crazy. I don't give a care.
I don't give a cur.
Listen, caught that easy?
This is another thing that black folks do not understand, and they don't want to admit it. Do you realize there is not one derogatory term or racial slur against a white person? It's none.
You can't piss them off.
It's not just you can't. There's not one. So here it is. And I'm just going to be honest with you. Like in Oklahoma, they call them peckerwoods. Yeah. A peckerwood has a red neck. That's where that term came from. They invented that. They referred to themselves as peckerwoods. Okay? Same thing goes with honky, cracker. These are terms that they would call each other. There is no...
White trash.
Same thing. There is no derogatory term or racial slur against your oppressor. Period. So here it is now. You over here talking about, I'm a black redneck. Get the hell out of here, man. You are a confused Negro. I wish I had that, whatchamacallit. What was that, the battle rap dude's name? You just another lost nigga. Loaded Lux.
Loaded Lux.
Damn, man. We gotta get that. We gotta get that damn whatchamacallit, bro.
Hey, Deacon, you know what I noticed about all these people so far? Coming up, I knew these guys. They always was getting beat up. Nobody liked them. So I guess they was like, well, shoot, I can't hang over here. I'll go over there. Right. And they went over there for real, for real.
Oh, hey, y'all, no, but they ain't over there. They ain't over there. They ain't accepted over there. they listen, at the end of the day, you still a nigga. I don't care if your neck is black and red. You's a deformed nigga to them. This is a confused Negro, bro. I'm telling you, that's how they look at you.
Hey, that's why he got the list, because I was like, he got beat up too many times.
He done lost some brain cells, bro. Dang, it's already 9:49. Okay. Give me Matthews 12. We might have to chop this in half, bro. Matthews 12, read verse 30. And this is period. I don't care how you feeling right now. If you was a coon or you are a coon, repent and seek ye the kingdom. Okay? It's time for you to get up out this nonsense because the scriptures tell us, read.
Matthew chapter 12, verse 30.
Come on.
He that is not with me.
He that is not with Christ.
Is against me.
Is what?
Is against me.
You against Christ. I ain't going to look at you any other type of way. You against Christ. You against your people. You against your nation. You are doing what? Read.
And he that gathereth not with me.
If you don't gather with Christ, come on.
Scattereth abroad.
You scattering. And I ain't
right.
listen, I ain't got nothing for you. I'm going to call you what it is until you repent and change. Fix your face. It is what it is. All right. Give me the next video. Let's see if we can move through this.
What still going?
What person are you? So you're telling me you have not...
Am I not black enough now? I'm not an African American. I'm an American.
That's
okay.
right.
Stop it. I'm sorry. I was talking. Go back. That's him. That's your boy Joel. I'm a black redneck. But come on, get ahead.
What still going?
What person are you? So you're telling me you have not...
Am I not black enough now? I'm not an African American. I'm an American. Okay?
Even the white folks is like, whoa, where they find this nigga
at?
What's so funny? That wasn't a joke. That's what dumb liberals do when they hear something that flies over their head.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Pause. Now, we're going to give these two an award tonight. But there is a very big possibility that they're probably fighting for the right side anyway. I'm just gonna be honest, especially the way they moving. Yeah. I just call it how I see it. Okay, I just do that.
They spirits
that's what they spirits is bearing record, and I'm seeing others. That's like, come on. But these twins, if y'all weren't paying attention, they was in the Trump video. All these folks is paid, y'all. Everybody's on the payroll to what? Confuse you, to make you feel like, yeah, matter of fact, no, I ain't gonna be like these. They trying to divide black folks. Yeah, man. Criminals? I ain't no criminal, so I shouldn't be siding with them. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm a Republican. Listen to me, all of it's foolishness. All of it's foolishness and for nothing. Play the video.
Jesus Christ. They don't look that stupid. Hey, look here. Y'all didn't listen what the young man said. That's my boy, Joel Patrick. Do you know what it is to be African? Yeah. It just means your nationality, where you were born. Yeah. You could be white and be African. It just means you were born in Africa. But African is not a race. It's a nationality. You
Pause.
guys are Americans, and you don't...
Pause. Let's be all the way 100%. What was your boy Joel Patrick doing when he said, I am not African American? He's going with the same nonsense that they want you to go with. Forget your heritage, forget your people, forget your history, just be Greek. That's what they want. Right. So here you got these two up here that's playing into it like, come on, you know what he meant. You know what he was trying to. Yes, we heard him. We heard everything that he said. Go ahead.
You don't even realize it. You walk around calling yourself an African American. My question is this. Why do black people in America show such a strong allegiance for Africa. You wasn't born there. You're not African.
Yeah.
Right?
Actually, your ancestors was bought there and sold to the white man.
Yeah.
By their own people.
Yeah, Africans captured your ancestors and sold them to white people.
Yeah, but y'all's got this such strong allegiance to a country you've never been. You don't even know the culture. You don't dress like Africans. You don't behave like Africans. You're not African. You're just a stupid American.
Whoa.
Like,
all
now,
right,
if
we
you
had
was
enough of these
born
guys,
in
y'all.
Africa-
Now, we will say he's absolutely right. We ain't Africans.
Right.
You damn right we ain't Africans. Yes, we were living there in Africa for some time, but we much greater than that. We're the Israelites. And them the type to say, like, so if you show them they're Israel, if they are, all of a sudden it's going to be, well, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Hell out of here, man. We got a caller? Oh, okay. What time is it, man? Dang, bro. We're going to have to chop this into two. Now, I do know I got a little more time, so we're going to keep going a little bit. But, boy, listen. Matter of fact, before we play this, let's take a call. Let's take a call. Please be Joel or Terrence.
They ain't gonna call in here.
Hey, are we live?
Joe
They on?
Embarrassed.
Hey, caller, you're live on Fix Your Face. Who am I speaking to? Who is this?
This is Darren from Carolina.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, all the guys you showing, man, make me think about that day on movie. Every time I see one, it's like,
Damn. Hey, bro. This is crazy. Hey, I can barely hear the call, y'all. I can barely hear him. Hey, bro, I already know. Yeah, I can hear you a little better now. I already know when you watch this, it's taking you back. It's like, where these people come from?
yeah, man, it's like crazy. I don't know why people doing that for. And then when you hear some of them white folks talking about us, man, they don't care nothing about us. All of them hate us.
Exactly.
Even if they smiling in your face, shaking your hand, as soon as you walk off, look at that nigga right there.
Exactly.
They stupid. They all dumb. That's how they go, man. Real talk.
And you know what? These be the same ones at your job conspiring with them against you, trying to get you fired. They trying to step over you to try to appease themselves to look good in front of Massa and them. These are the type of people we dealing with, bro. How can we reform the minds of a person like this, bro? Because I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening, man.
I drive trucks, man. I'm a truck driver. I heard two Edomites in the bathroom one day. They didn't know I was in the style. They didn't know I was black. It was like, black people supposed to drive trucks, but they not supposed to drive no Peterbilt.
Wow.
And I was like, so they said we can be in the Freightliner, but a Peterbilt is a white man's truck.
Damn. That's the mind state.
Wow.
Damn. Hey, brother, we definitely appreciate you calling in, bro. Hey, say your name one more time, brother. I'm sorry.
Darren from North Carolina.
Hey, North Kakalaki. Hey, we appreciate you calling in, bro. What tribe you from, bro? Hello? Did we lose him?
From Judah.
Judah. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you calling in, bro. Appreciate you calling in. Shalom.
That's why they used to look at me. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you in a Peterbilt.
I pull up in one of them trucks that they be.
That ain't no nigga truck.
I
didn't know that.
I never knew that.
Good night. That's probably a Ford. All you Ford drivers, that's what they drive.
Mm-hmm.
You Ford and you iPhone users too. They like that ain't no Negro phone. That's why I don't use iPhone. I stay with Samsung. Straight up. Anywho,
that was a low blow. Right?
You didn't see your boy Terrence dancing with his iPhone. He was in there cooning. Fix your whole face. All right, let's get to the next video. I want y'all to hear this dude right here, man. This is another case of lost identity.
Country, and I love everybody in it. I don't give a damn what anybody say. They got a problem with this flag, they can kiss my ass and keep it moving.
Say it again. Hold on. Go back. I think they missed it, y'all. Make sure it's turned up. I need y'all to catch all of what this brother is saying right now. You see what he's holding? They done got them a token one, y'all. A token Negro. Play it.
Country, and I love everybody in it. I don't give a damn what anybody say. They got a problem with this flag, they can kiss my ass and keep it moving. I was born and raised below the
from Dixon Line. What happened back in the day, hey, look, that was their problem, not mine.
Whoa.
I'm here today, I'm here
Wow.
amongst family.
Y'all didn't hear it. I'm telling you, y'all can't hear what he's saying,
brother.
bro. Wow. Go back. I'm telling you, these brothers out, they exist. Traitors. Matter of fact, give me 2 Timothy's.
Wow.
2 Timothy's chapter 3. Let's get to the point.
Don't no other nation would say that about themselves. No other nation would say that. He said that's their problem.
Could you imagine a Japanese person in Hiroshima and Nagasaki say, the bomb dropped on my people, that's their problem. I'm okay. Nah.
Damn. Start at verse, what I tell you to get? 2 Timothy's?
Yes, sir.
3 and start at 1.
2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1.
Read.
This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come.
In the last days, we are in perilous times right now, y'all. Look at the state of our people. This is a real Negro. He is alive. He's driving. He's probably making your food at whatever restaurant you go to or chucking hay somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with him, and you don't even know it. Read.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves,
Go ahead.
covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy.
Read on.
Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good.
Come on.
Traitors.
What?
Traitors.
What?
Traitors.
Traitors. We have traitors in these last days. There is a new Negro that has been created. He is the product of the successful mission that Esau has launched against us to basically get us under his mind control and to live under Satan and do what he wants us to do. It worked. He is a byproduct of that. It says traitors. There's going to be traitors in these last days. Keep playing the video. Listen to him, bro.
What happened back in the day, hey, look, that was their problem, not mine. It is. I'm here today, I'm here amongst friends, amongst family.
That's right. Amen, brother.
We live together, we fight together. We hunt, we fish, we mud together.
It is.
Mud.
Ride or die.
I'm going to get
South.
some here.
All right, take it off because now he wants to give me the microphone. Listen to me, y'all. I'm going to tell you. Yeah, go ahead and give him the award. Go ahead and give him the award. He succeeded tonight.
He's the winner.
He's the winner? No, he ain't the winner.
It's more, it get worse?
Dude, stop. You know what? We ain't got much time. I got a whole lot more, but we go.
It get worse?
It gets worse. We go just because I gotta get this dude tonight. I'm sorry. We gotta deal with your boy. Okay, I want y'all to jump down to the video. Amakai sent him. There's 3 of them. He's in a purple shirt. We go get, because we ain't got much time.
He is the king. Okay.
Listen to me. You thought you had a real one before?
No. Okay.
Look here, man. Yeah, we skip all that. We go come back to that Bloods video because I got to show that tonight too. But check your boy out. He's gonna take the cake tonight. I gave 3 videos, by the way, too. Y'all only got 2. All right, go ahead and play this one first. Listen to what he says.
I thank God for slavery in that it allowed me to be born in the greatest country on this side of heaven.
Stop. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's over. This man said, I thank God. I thank the God of white Jesus and Santa Claus. And
he didn't say that, Deacon. I didn't hear it.
I thank the God. Listen to me.
Play that again. He didn't say that, man.
I thank God for slavery in that it allowed me to be born in the greatest country on this side.
Y'all think I'm making this stuff up.
Did he say I thank God for slavery?
Yes.
He said that for real?
Bruh.
On camera.
On camera, and he said it with a straight face.
And he was sincere.
With all sincerity.
He's serious right now.
He thanked the God of Hungry Jack pancakes and a spot of tea.
I stand. I can admit I was wrong.
He thanked the God of high water corduroys and Dunkin' Donuts. Thank you, precious white God. That's who he thanking. Play that again, bro. You can't make this up, bro.
I thank God for slavery in that it allowed me to be born in the greatest country on this side of heaven. Had not slavery happened, I could be stuck in Africa
on this
somewhere.
Side of heaven.
Where, as you know, you don't want to live in Africa.
No, stop. Give me the next video. Give me the next video.
You know you don't want to live in Africa.
Well, I grew up on...
Hold on.
Mud huts and
make it big, bro.
The flies in your mouth.
Listen to me, y'all.
The greatest country.
You don't want to be over there with the black people. You know, them people look like me, you know? Play it, man.
Well, I grew up on a plantation, as I said. And one of the things I had to do was pick cotton. We planted cotton, we brought it in. And so I went to, I believe it was North Carolina for a speech engagement. And the people that had me there gave me the cotton sack as a gift. And so that's how I got it. But,
Was he white people?
yeah, white people. White friends.
You know your white friends.
A cotton sack.
I love them so much.
I love it. And I have it in my studio right now.
Listen, he's gone. He's gone, Abia.
He said that they gave him a cotton sack and he loved it.
That's the most They disrespected this man.
He smiled. He was like, "Oh, thank you, my white friends, for the cotton sack."
He grew up on the plantation.
Bruh.
He grew up picking cotton.
No, it ain't over with, brothers. It ain't over with. Go ahead, make this one big. They tripping right now on Facebook. Go ahead, give me that, I think it says no such thing as police violence. Yeah, that's the one. Go ahead and take it to the beginning. Watch this, y'all. So control yourself.
Well, again, there's no such thing as white supremacy. And also there's no such thing as police brutality. That's another lie that's being made up to confine black people, to manipulate them, control them, to get them to believe in a lie. If you notice the people who are having negative outcome with the police are black people who are criminals, or when they're stopped by the cops, they're not following the instructions of the officers.
Really?
And so they put their own lives at risk.
It's our fault. Give me Isaiah 3 and 5. This man takes. Listen, hey, can you chop and screw the Coon Train song? He deserves a remix, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, your boy is gone.
Uncle Ruckus.
That's right. I ain't gonna do it if I say it. Hey, man, your boy is out of there, man.
Uncle Ruckus is not even that bad.
Uncle Ruckus would have been appalled. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Listen, give me Isaiah 3 and 5. This man literally just took a dump on his own heritage. Isaiah 3, yeah, get that, 3 and 5.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 5. And the people shall be oppressed, every one by another.
Go ahead.
And every one by his neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient.
Go ahead.
And
Wait. Let's not read over that. That's the point I want. The child shall what?
The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient.
In this captivity, we are completely mindless. We are dead. Now you have those of today that are literally defecating on our history, defecating on the ancient, our forefathers. So whenever you bring this history to them, you're like, listen, us understanding slavery, understanding what happened, is going to bring us back to our actual nationality. And they're like, no, we don't need a nationality. We're American.
Right.
You sleep. Scripture says, don't cast your pearls to swine. It gets to a point when you're dealing with a person like that, hey, you tried. Now you just kicking your own self. You just hurting your own self. Matter of fact, there's a scripture. Give me where it talks about speaking with a fool. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find it. Give me Proverbs 18 real quick. I gotta find that scripture.
Deacon, he's the type that we would read Deuteronomy 28:62 or Deuteronomy 28:68 about the ships. He'd be like, "Oh, I loved it. I'm thankful. Thank God." I'm like,
these people want you to forget about our babies being eaten by gators.
Damn.
People being pulled apart. At that time, bro, we was going through hell.
Proverbs 26.
People was literally getting their head cut off.
Lynched.
Proverbs 26 and 4. It comes to a point where this is where you got what you need to apply.
Proverbs chapter 26, verse 4. Answer not a fool according to his folly.
Don't answer a fool according to his folly. Read.
Lest thou also be like unto him.
Lest you be like a fool too. Because you get to a point where you hear this, it's obvious this guy's gone.
I'm not going to even bring it up.
He ain't gonna change. He ain't gonna repent. He has been won over. Satan got him. He's finished. Over with. Terrence, done. Joel, you heard the song. He's a black redneck. It's finished. It's over with. You're not bringing him back, okay? If you argue with him in the street, you gonna waste your time. Here it is. You got other folks walking by that know who they are and could possibly change. Man, listen, don't cast your pearls before swine. Give me Proverbs 18. Start at verse 6. Watch this. Proverbs, the 18th chapter and the 6th verse.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 6.
Read.
A fool's lips enter into contention.
A fool's lips enter into contention. There's sometimes a fool's mouth gonna get him into trouble. Read.
And his mouth calleth for strokes.
His what?
And his mouth calleth for strokes.
Some of these folks need a whooping. I'm just gonna tell you straight.
Good old whooping.
Good old bring them back to reality whooping. From the ancestors. Right. They gotta bring them back. It's like, are you serious? And they'll be the first ones to bring up, well, our ancestors died so that we could vote.
Right.
What? Now the ancestors, we credit them now. But anything else you don't care about, nothing about them. That was on them, right? No. Read on.
Verse 7. A fool's mouth is his destruction.
A fool's mouth is his destruction. Come on.
And his lips are the snare of his soul.
His lips are the snare of his soul. I want y'all to really think about when these men get older and they have children, even these sisters, they have children. They children look back like, wow, Mom, dang, Dad, this is you? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't going to say 9 times out of 10. Because I ain't met too many people like this. But I say 7 times out of 10, their children are going to have somewhat of a drawing to their nation. So now when they look back at Mom and see how Pops move, they're like, oh, hell no, y'all was some damn coons. That's your legacy you're leaving for your children. That's the legacy you're leaving for yourself for some money from Trump? Because that's what it's really all about. Right. That's really what you're doing it for. Come on, man, don't sell yourself. Don't sell your soul, all right? All right, drop that. Give me the Uncle Ruckus video. We got to, because since we're here, we might as well just bring it into the fullness of what these folks is doing, right? Give me Ruckus. Oh yeah, let's get some volume on that thing. For some of y'all that don't know, some of these folks is inspired by this person. Well, not your boy, the last one. I think they went to him for Ruckus.
Right, yeah, Ruckus learned from him.
Yeah,
Ruckus learned from him.
Listen, Ruckus would have been appalled with some of them statements.
Man.
I didn't think of that. Good.
I wake up at 4:45 in the a.m. every morning. That's about 12 hours before most niggas wake up. I am a very spiritual person. I start each day by thanking the white man for the sunrise.
That's who
for
your
the
boy was
land
thinking.
I walk on, for the air I breathe.
I think that's him.
I also apologize for niggas, but Lord knows they ain't gonna apologize for themselves. I am not black, nor do I consider myself to be black. Many people mistake me for being Negro because they don't know that I am currently living with the heartbreak of revitiligo. Ooh. That's a skin condition that's the opposite of what Michael Jackson's got. Every morning I apply this topical ointment made of bleach and sulfur. I like to think it works. Luckily, I hadn't gotten much darker in the last few years. As you can see here, I enjoy building small shrines to certain special white people who are important in my life. This one here is dedicated to John Wayne, great white man. Didn't take no shit from niggers, Indians, nor Mexicans. And this one here is for George Bush the First. Loved him. Now this one here is dedicated to the most soulful soul singer to ever live. Wow. Yeah, I work about 32 jobs over the course of a week. I think it's interesting I got 32 jobs and most niggas say they can't find one. Niggas. Now, one of the great pleasures of my day is taking all these pretty little white children to school in the morning. Hey there, Mr. Billy, good morning. I keep the bus nice and clean for them. These kids, excuse me. Oh, hello there, Miss Madison. Here's my little sunshine. Whoa, hold it right there. Hey, where's the gun, huh? Where's the gun?
See how they do their own people?
Get out of here.
All right, pause
Go do your little
Take this one off. I'm
dances
sorry.
and nigga.
I got one more video. We gonna close out, y'all.
Do your own people.
Hey, give me. I want a real life situation, y'all. I want y'all to get the one with Kibosh. I think it's
oh yeah.
Yeah, Esau agrees and Jacob disagrees. This thing is old, y'all. I want y'all to see this. These people are alive and well. You got it? Yeah, start up a little further. Well, whatever, just play it. This is back in the day when the intros wasn't as exquisite. Look at Captain Kibosh.
Keep his word. That the Most High God will set you above all nations upon the face of the earth. You know? That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations.
On this night, we were teaching. It was the NBA All-Star Weekend in Orlando, so we went out. And this is before, like I said, the massive camps. This is before we had a whole bunch of security. We was in the belly of the beast, man.
Israelites according to the Bible. Okay? Moses said if we were to keep God's commandments, he was going to set us above all nations that are upon the face of the earth. But however, we broke God's commandments. That's what we're going to read. Read verse 15. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
It's coming up.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. But it shall come to pass, if you will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, what will happen? To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, what they command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Deuteronomy 28, coming out strong.
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Now we're going to read these curses in the Bible, and they're going to explain who are the children of Israel.
Watch this.
If these curses do not fall upon you, you are not
Look at
the
Esau.
children of Israel. That's right. Read verse 46. Come on, brother. Verse 46.
He said, come on, brother. Look at Jake. Jake's like, no. Watch.
If these curses do not fall upon you, you are not of the children of Israel. That's right. Read verse 46. Come on, brother. Verse 46. We're going to read these curses in the Bible.
No, Mr. White Man, don't agree with them Israelites.
If these curses do not fall upon you, you are not of the children of Israel. That's right. Read verse 46. Come on, brother. Verse 46. Read. And they should be upon thee. So why you throwing up gang signs?
Watch this. 60 years later, he fell into a deep sleep and thought he had died. Talking about Jake.
There you go. Turns out that God really doesn't have that much of a problem with racism. He doesn't even remember slavery, except in February. Personally, I hate black people, Ruckus. That's why I did everything I could to make their lives miserable. Crack? Me. AIDS? Me.
Damn.
Reaganomics? Come on, I'm in the name. And God has rewarded me. Know why?
'Cause 2 niggers and 2 quarters don't add up to $1?
Well, that.
Damn.
And because God loves white people. And if you teach everyone on earth to love the white man, you too can join us in white heaven.
Wow. Look at them. What they all want.
Praise white God.
Amen. Real talk. First and foremost, we want to give all honor and glory to the Most High God and His Son, Jesus the Christ. Thank y'all for tuning in to Fix Your Face.
Fix your face.
This has been another edition of TGIF. That's right, y'all. We in the building. Tune in next week. Next up, we got Deacon Asaph coming on with Friday Night Raw, all right? Shalom.
Poppin' ain't no stopping when I'm on post.